guys, Jobble here with another episode of Gens'n. Today we have Shahars. Introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, I'm Shahars71. I actually used to do a few recon song generations, but now I loads of stage stuff for a fan game called Sonic World, and one of these things was a port of a stage somebody made for a really old Blitz Sonic engine. It's a port of a Sky Sanctuary stage, so yeah, it actually ended up being really good.
That's specifically why I got you in this stage, because I literally thought, Sky Sanctuary who? Shahars. Anyway,
Yeah, there aren't that many Sky Sanctuaries.
yeah. I mean, no, because I know it's you say it's like one of your most proudest, your most proud work in terms of
It's
budget
pretty much
optimization.
it's pretty much the best port I have that's not in Sonic World officially, frankly. It ended up being really damn. Anyway, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. You seem to cut out for a second there. It's probably just my my internet. Anyway,
Yeah,
so I have a
probably the distance.
yeah. What? You live in Israel,
Mm-hmm.
and I live in Australia, so it's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I have a series of questions to ask you. Number one is, what are your opinions on the Sonic franchise currently?
Oh, geez, that's a loaded one. Well, I'd say that all pretty much divided into three factions, although two are stronger than the third one. In like there are low there. I don't know. I don't want to get into that. I don't really think about it because like it's fights and all and opinions and frankly I just enjoy all games and I think that everyone should see the merits in each style.
That's
Really.
well said. Well said.
Thank you.
So what about when it comes to Sonic Boom?
Now, Sonic Boom, that's pretty much a consensus that nobody likes it.
Okay,
or,
good.
or at least people think it's a mediocre adventure game and not a good Sonic game.
Well, I mean, it incorporated the adventure, right? Just it didn't execute anything else right.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it created adventure, right? Like,
It had time travel in it, so it's as bad as 06.
oh my god, it had time travel in it?
Yeah, it did. There was a scene where it was like just for a boss fight, and it didn't it didn't have anything to do with the story, but like they went back in
What?
time for a split second for like a battle with Shadow. It had like no relevance whatsoever.
What the hell?
I know. Um. Anyway, so yeah, no, it's great to hear that someone's just like, you know, it's I enjoy Sonic through and through. It's really reassuring to hear that. Anyway, what would you like to see out of Sonic in the future? What type of game style or what kind of mix-up would you like to see with Sonic in the future? Just anything you'd like to see from him.
Well, personally, I fucking love the modern style, but I wouldn't be. But obviously, I'm happy for Sonic Mania too. It's in 12 days from the time of recording. In 12 days, it's gonna come out. Yeah, damn. But in the future, I'd be really happy if you'd have this sort of amazing situation where you have three teams working on Sonic games, and each team is working on a different style. So we have a team working on a classic game, a team working on a modern game, and a team working on an adventure style.
Ooh, that sounds
Like it's
awesome.
pretty much the ideal situation, isn't it?
Basically, yeah.
Because yeah, like one side gets to perfect the modern formula, one side gets to revel in the classic formula, and one side gets to repair the adventure formula, and it all works out because everybody has their style of game, and like if you like all styles, well, damn, good for you. You get lots of games. If you like one particular style, well, you have something for you.
Well put. I mean, that would be amazing to be honest. Just like three different gameplay styles, three different games. Oh man. I don't know how they correlate though. Maybe they'd just be separate stories of that time era. But Yeah, I mean,
Maybe. Like, frankly, canon doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, just want a
it's
good Sonic game.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. Oh, that was oh, okay. Thanks, Glitch. That was fun. Anyway,
What happened?
you'll see it in the recording. Oh, I did it again. I grabbed the. Do you know that, the grapple thing that, sends you forward instead of up? Not the pulley, but like the flying fox?
Yeah.
Yeah, that, like, sent me to my doom. Yeah.
No, wait. I think that there is one in Sky Sanctuary Modern where you have to just jump out of it.
Yeah, to get the shortcut, I tried that, and I didn't, the reticle didn't actually, like, go onto the other one, and it just kind of, like, just
So you
stayed
missed
on
the
the
homing
one.
attempt.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to put it like that? Sure. You know what, go on. Just publicly embarrass me, Shahars. Go on. Go on.
I think the recording will do that very.
Indeed, indeed. Definitely. I mean, like, yeah. So how were you introduced to Sonic? I never actually found this out.
Oh, uh, I was actually introduced through Sonic X. The Hebrew dub was TV a lot of Jetix, and like I freaking dug that. Okay, like now I realize that wasn't that show, but I loved it back then. Okay, and like at a certain point, I got a PS2, my very first console, and my very first game for that was Sonic Heroes, which
Ah, the memories.
well, not only is it Sonic Heroes, which is kind of mediocre, but it's also the PS2 version, and it had which had crappy textures and a lot of problems, and a weird ass glitch where sounds would just stop playing at all, would just stop playing, and you and some levels you'd never be able to complete because of that, which it's pretty dumb, and it really it sort of ruins in retrospect my experience with Sonic Heroes, but it was still my first Sonic game, and after that I got Riders and Unleashed and all that. But yeah.
Shahars, this hurts. Like, my first ever game was Heroes on the PS2.
Oh
And
my
I
god.
had the exact same problems with Heroes. Did you ever
Oh
get to
my
like
god.
did you ever get to like Hang Castle and just be like, nah, I'm done? Like, seriously
I
though?
what like the that glitch was the worst when in Chaotix Mystic Mansion. It
Hmm.
like the mission was terrible, but if you didn't have the voice clips, you'd get to a situation where the game just soft locks and you can't complete the mission.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Do you remember like when you do the Team Blast in Mystic Mansion with the Chaotix? Like the music would just stop.
Oh my god. The music used to just stop
It
randomly
it just
on me too over there.
it just stopped. It just like ceased to exist.
How the hell do you get to that sort of situation?
I don't know. It just does. Don't question it. It's Heroes. We all love it. We all grew up on it.
Uh,
Just praise it for what it is. A bad, mediocre Sonic game. At least,
it broke a record back then though, like
yeah.
12 playable characters in a platform game, but I guess that's beaten by
Sonic World.
Sonic World. If we were
Largest amount of clones in a Sonic game. Sorry. Yeah.
ooh.
Oh, got him there, coach. Nah, Sonic World's great. I love it. It's my bread and butter. That sounded gay.
Freaking
Um,
amazing.
it's, anyway, thank you so much for coming on this video, Shahaz. I really appreciate it because I know you're a great guy and you're very good at commentating as well.
Oh, thank you.
Any last words before we seize out of existence?
Uh, well, let me just tell you guys about Sonic. It's a fan game with over 40 Sonic characters, and you can load custom stages, practically an infinite number of custom stages for it. We have lots of people doing that stuff. I myself am pretty enthusiastic about it. You should all experience it. Just so yeah, chilling for Sonic World, I guess.
Yeah, please try out Sonic World. It's a great fan game. It's such great people as well working on it. Me. What? Didn't say anything. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next episode.